Hey Dominators, it's time for the Teletubbies again, so attach your antennas on your heads and swallow your flat screen so that you're ready to be a Teletubby. Today let's talk about the general, or better to say the beam of the general, which is above and which is quite buggy in the game, but you can just use this bug to keep resources, or even keep a building unattainable or untouchable for enemies. My troops are completely trained. We first take a look at the multiplayer. We have a pretty decent serious world war running. We got our first alliance as enemy, which has more glory than we have. Their glory count seems to be above ours, because we have the ability to gain or to win in this world war more glory than we can lose. Therefore it means that in relation to our glory, their one must be higher. So we have to definitely take it serious and give everything we can. So let's do a little loot attack. I already, it's a little bit loud. I already upgraded one piece of a wall today, so I got over 4 million this day. But I want another piece of wall, so that my progress plan is ongoing and not stagnating. I have some kind of progress plan with this. It's not official or explicit, it's implicit, but I think for myself it's really good if you can at least upgrade 2 pieces of wall. We're talking of a Sunday now, where I have the redoubt. No, it's not firing. When we were talking of a Sunday like today, in which I have more time than ordinary, I think my progress plan is to upgrade at least two parts of walls to every day. I think this is pretty doable with only 4 million of cost. When the walls are getting more expensive in the global age, I think I won't be able to hold this plan. But up to this, my plan is still staying. Now I have to see how I can deal. I have to rally on the redoubt. Now the catapult is completely wiping my troops out. Yes, but I won't use any tactic. I won't waste it, because I will do more multiplayer attacks, and here is not enough loot to waste it. Now I have to make sure that my troops are surviving, otherwise I will lose my airplane. That would be quite bad. But it looks good. Okay. Easy going, no serious base. Okay, troops are surviving, so deploy everything we have. Another little sneaky loot attack. So guys, I also want to mention to you, I mentioned it in my German community, and probably some of my German followers will watch this video too. To my German followers who saw my last video, I pleased you that you again remember and more often click the like button, because I have very many views on my videos, up to 70 in average, I think. And but I very often have nearly no thumbs up, only some thumbs down. So if you like the video, please Don't be so lazy. I'm also sometimes very lazy and also watch your video and I think it's good, but I'm not liking the video. So please guys, if you like the video, just give me a thumb up so that I know the video content is quite helpful for you or useful. Otherwise, if I have only some thumbs down, I'm definitely not knowing what's wrong, because nobody tells me anything in the comments. Therefore, please hit the like button if you like it. And now we're ongoing to our main topic, the general beam. I will activate. Oh, I have to put some little things down. Then I will activate over here my my oil base. Yes, I call it oil base because I'm saving oil on this base when my plan is to upgrade another oil building. Like when I upgraded the airplane, I activated this base. And you can see it's pretty much all about the oil. Yes, quite well. We are also trying to save our other resources. But like you can see, all the other resources are quite separated only in 2 big chambers. And if you're splitting a hole or if you are destroying one of the walls, you have access to nearly half of my resource buildings. So the main focus is laying on the oil. And now you see what I mean with the general beam. The castle is just staying right in front of the oil refinery, and there is a beam of light right above or right on the general. And when I now want to click on the oil, oh, it worked. Oh, that was not my plan. If you're just clicking on the oil well, like you hear it, it needs 3 or 4 approaches, often really much more, because you cannot click it when it's right about behind the general beam, and many players don't know this. And I often saw some attacks when someone tried to hit it and thought his screen or its touchscreen, his device would not working right, really often hitting it and then scratching away and hitting one of the walls. So all of his troops just attacked this little piece of a wall and got smashed. So this trick is working out really often. It's not working out all the time, but it's a quite nice method to get rid of enemy attackers who want to steal only your oil and then retreating. Therefore, it's quite not working, like I said, all the time, but it's working in some cases, and in my case, really often. And every piece or every drop of oil you can save is very valuable for you. So make sure that your oil refinery or even other buildings you want to protect are right behind the beam of the general. If you have 2 generals on your castle, these both, like you probably know, will be located on the left and on the right side, and then you have to place your oil refinery or the building you want to protect. It's the oil refinery mostly right behind the generals. So make sure you have 1 or 2 generals and then adapt your base layout right to them. I hope this little hint could help you. I'm not seeing very many players online playing with this, only 1 or 2 players, and then I asked myself, why are they just putting the oil refinery right behind their castle? And when I wanted to attack them, I was not able to rally on their oil refinery or even to drop some really nasty dynamite on it. Here is the World War. Like you can probably see, we can win 438 glory and lose 373. It's probably because of the first players, the number 1 and the number 2, industrial and global age. I think the second player is quite a rushed player. He's only in industrial age. This one over here has a quite strong building, quite strong. I think the quick victory is just possible. I don't think that this will be such a problem, but I'm not completely sure from where I want to attack. I thought about attacking from the top, but then the generals will be a big concern, and I don't want to run in these Bao's redoubts. They will completely smash my troops really fast. Another nice way, but we will see in the World War, in the video, when we are getting ready to rumble. I'm quite sure I will come from the right side. Yes, here is a stronger mortar over here, but my troops can actually rally right next to the town center, and I have the possibility to get first rid of this mortar by using demolition and then flying one time around with my airplanes. First mortar, and then when I'm rallying over here, I will disable the what's the name? The bunker, the mortar, and the town center. And I'm taking a betrayal with me. This is a really perfect position, and it's really nasty and dangerous for you. Don't ever place your fucking bunker next to a mortar or something like that. Here is no cannon tower. Oh, here are some cannon towers, but they are not directly located to the bunker. And if someone is getting your heavy tanks, because heavy tanks are really attractive for using betrayal because they are so strong. You all know this. All of the industrial players I know are playing with betrayal if there is the opportunity to get one tank at least. So I will take one tank, very sure, to get rid of the mortar, so I don't have to use any tactics on them. I will take 2 dynamites with me for the both level 5 mortars, and when I have a little bit of luck, my airplanes will not completely be crushed, so I can use them on these both mortars. This mortar, I will crush it with the strength of the gladiator, because when my troops are rallying over here, they will just smash everything around with the strength of the gladiator, like the bunker, the mortar, the town center, and even the redoubt, garrison, whatever. And when I've cleaned the map on the right side, I am quite sure I will go down here, or when my troops are going up here, I will disable the castle and directly go in the attack to deactivate or to kill the generals. And after this I have to deal with some Enlightenment Age cavalry and with another tank depot. That's a pain in the ass. I hate tanks. They are really strong. We have 2 tank depots, but I think this tank depot will be down very early. So when I'm attacking from the right side, and now I mentioned really many points why I attack from the right side, and when I'm thinking about the right side, it's getting more and more attractive when I mention all the things like getting down the bunker, the tank depot, 1 mortar, and things like that. It's really attractive to get from the right side. Here's also no air defense located to this mortar, so I have a huge chance that my airplanes will survive the first attack. But guys, we will see. Hades has a, I don't want to say stronger enemy, but an enemy with a more sufficient base layout. Like you probably see, this base layout is not completely dumb. You can also really easy go to the town center, and I think these mortars are located completely dumb. I'm not sure, but I think that over here is a nice little sign. Wow, I did not recognize it. There are so much details in this game. I love it. But I wanted to say the mortars are so quite close together. I'm not sure, but I think that when you place your sabotage right in the middle of them, at the gate probably, I think at the gate, it's the middle, you can just disable the town center and 2 mortars. So with just 2 or 3 sabotage tactics, you are in a really good position at this base. Some buildings are spread up, but over here some buildings. But Hades will do a very good job. He changed to the French nation because his favorite units are the tanks, and I think this was quite the best choice for him. The Greeks are also good, but he's so often attacking in the multiplayer that he's really much benefit. He has really much benefit from the lowered or from the little training time, which is common to the French. Guys, my training blessing is over. My troops are completely trained. We will do one last multiplayer attack. I hope the tutorial was helpful to you. So please give me a thumb up. I need more feedback. And in the last time, nearly all of my viewers or all of my visitors on my videos went to sleep and forgot to hit the like button if they like the videos. I have very many work with the graphical things like editing all the wallpapers and screenshots for you, or even the graphics for Outsmart the Towers or other graphics. This is lasting for some hours, and I'm only doing for you, so I would like to get some props or some likes. Therefore, but enough talking of this topic. Let's see which guy we can loot. Wow, my hands are completely destroyed. Often lifting weights and going to climb or to boulder completely kills your hands. This base is nice, really much loot, but probably no, definitely no challenge. Oh, laggy. Okay. Oh, yeah, everywhere are some towers. Let's take a shot. Oh, there's one completely exponated catapult at 12 o'clock. I did not see over here. Level 109 in the industrial age. That is telling everything about this player. But it is exactly like someone, or like I expected. In higher ages, it doesn't matter whether these are rushed players or not in the readout. Oh. It doesn't matter whether they are maxed players or rushers. All players have to store more and more resources during the game. In every age they have to restore more resources, and therefore the amount of loot you can stole to them is getting higher and higher from every age. The caravans and the farms are getting to higher levels, and so it doesn't matter whether they are rushed or maxed out players. You can just in every age steal or loot more and more. In the gunpowder age, I was quite amazed when I got 200,000 in one attack, and now, if the enemy has not more than 200,000, even more than 250,000, I won't even attack him, because it's quite not worth to attack, in my opinion. Was here Versailles? I'm not quite sure. The troops are moving so slow. Yes, they are really slow. I think there was a Versailles. Jeanne d'Arc did not get one hit. Wow, I nearly farmed 2.5 million again. So I only wanted to farm 4 million for the gate, but I looted in total 6.5 million, nearly 6.3 million. Quite a lot of loot, quite a huge amount. Wow, what did I tell you, guys? That was my tutorial and some nice loot attacks and a view in our actual or current world war. Hope you liked it. We'll see you soon. Your domination tips.